What's happening, Taurus? Happy super moon in Sagittarius. We're going to use the moon card and jump right in. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So, are you doing too much in the physical world and not taking time to go within and meditate and take care of yourself? Or, ooh, and you know what? They told me to keep this in reverse here. A new start is coming is in reverse because there's something that's out of balance when it comes to your physical life and your spiritual life. So, for me, I wake up in the morning, I meditate, and I allow whatever happens in meditation to set the tone for my day. That's how I've been doing it. I want to change that and try to see if I can be more deliberate and see if it'll change that because because I've been going through a healing cycle, I've been allowing Source to just navigate my days for me and tell me, what to do, what to get, and follow impulses. Because yesterday that happened and it worked out perfectly. So having said that, it's like, are you having that type of practice for yourself, Taurus? Because you are a sign. You're very good at practical stuff, taking action, making things happen. You are in the second house with money, so it's like you have stuff in this physical world. Like doing physical things is very easy for you, but there's something about the spiritual component that needs to be picked up. There are spiritual practices that you have not tapped into yet that are going to be immensely beneficial for you to catapult yourself through some type of healing. I did just get Kundalini yoga. So I did like a Kundalini yoga practice could be good for someone here. It's the breathing techniques will help awaken that kundalini energy in your spine, help it, rise and activate. And when you do that on a regular basis, it causes dramatic shifts in your physical world. But it has to be a consistent practice. That's interesting. So maybe consider looking into something like that for someone here. But as you learn to balance your spirituality with your practical things, so it's like they want you to use the spiritual component of your life to navigate the practical components of your life. So whatever you are learning and feeling and growing in your spiritual world, they want you to take the action that is like equivalent to that in the action world and your physical world. I am also getting being a little too rigid, needing guys, I'm sorry that I'm not showing my face. I got super burnt yesterday at the pool and I can't wear panties or bras right now because I'm hurting everywhere. It hurts so bad. Um I didn't think you'd want to see my lobster face. Okay, they just gave me down deep in your belly. I don't even know if I could show you this, but here it's like push it out. Push it out. Pull it in. Pull it in. That's what they're wanting you to do right here. It's like push it out with a deep breath, contract it in, contract it in. And they want you to do it. Sorry, look at me messing up my camera now. Sorry. You see Molly back there? Guys, I am sorry. I shouldn't have messed with the camera. It's what I get for trying to show things. Come on, Crystal. Son of a bitch. Hold on, guys. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to get it. So that's what it is. Like they're doing that breathing technique where you go. And if you can't see me, but my arms are raised. Here, let me get down like this. My arms are raised like this. That movement activates that kundalini energy within inside of you. So it's like they're oh, man, that felt good. Ooh, I'm on. Okay. that is something that's really going to benefit you. So if you're doing stuff too much in the physical and it's causing stress, add in some spiritual stuff. If you're laying around waiting for something to change, feeling stagnant, add some physical stuff into your world. That's what they want you to focus on. They do want me to get some self-help. Don't be afraid to stand out. Here's people are going to judge you anyway. So you might as well do something that makes you feel good if they're going to judge you. Why do something to try to make them like you when it's not even about you? It's all the energy they have inside of them that's a precursor to you. It's like it's not even about you. How people treat you is not even about you. It's about what they have going on inside of them energetically. Card fell on the ground. Just that one. There's something about you needing your own personal space that's just you know what they gave me? They gave me like a nook, a book nook type of corner where you and I'm not saying that's what you need, but kind of like a book nook where you're just your quiet sacred space. And I'm seeing like a sheer thing come down with sparkling lights over it that looks like a canopy, and you can kind of sit in there and it feels safe, it feels sacred. It's got some good smelling stuff in there. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like what they want you to do. I drew this before. Um you know what's interesting, and this came out in the last reading, but they're wanting me to mention it again. They want to point out how different these women look and how happy they look. I mean, confident. Does she look like she's not confident? No. She's staring somebody right in the eye. She's smiling and she's looking in the mirror, but she's smiling with her eyes closed because she likes what she sees in her mind, too. She looks peaceful. And look at their hair. It's all very different. And they want you to pay attention. Like, you are somebody who is different. You've had to do, it's like you didn't have to, but as a society, we tend to. You did stuff the way other people did it for a long time. It's like it's kind of like when you walk into a middle school and all the kids say that they ain't like anybody else and blah blah blah, and then you see the group of them, they're all wearing the same shorts with the same belts and the same hairstyles and the same shoes, and they're all standing in the same prissy way. You know what I mean? They don't think that they're in a clique. They don't think that they think they're individuals, and but they're not. That's where you came from. That energy is like where you thought you were being an individual, being yourself, stepping into your power. There was like you were really following the peanut gallery, not realizing it. And now that you've stepped out of that, it's almost made you look like the black sheep because you are doing something different now, and you look different and you're happy you're doing it, and other people don't agree with what you're doing because you're happy doing something that they don't agree with. That's their problem. It's not yours. It's not yours. They want you to stay true to you and your authenticity. Where do you, like, you know what? You feel good doing this stuff. You feel amazing doing this new stuff. The only time you don't feel good doing it is when somebody comes and points it out and throws it in your face. So that should tell you right there where the problem is. Wanted to stay out? The Hierophant. Look, do you understand this flew out? This flew out right on a new start is coming in reverse. The Hierophant is all about tradition. The Hierophant is about doing things the same way that, because in the traditional, it is the Pope sitting there guiding two people. But it's like you're doing something that's non-traditional. And this is why your new start is not coming, because you're trying to add, it's like you're trying to add practical, traditional ways to do something to something that's not traditional or practical. They want you to consider a new way of doing things, to consider that there are better ways to do it, even though it's new and it's different from what everybody else around you has done. It's like source, you are somebody, I'm speaking, being in the Hierophant energy, you are highly evolved when it comes to your spiritual, like your intuition. And your card said that. It said, trust your intuition, it's always right. It did say that. And that card came out for you. Where was it? I don't know. It was in there somewhere. But it did. It came out. It said your intuition is always right. And that's exactly what it's saying here. Is like trust your intuition and do things, because this came out sideways over here in the future. Remember? This coming out sideways is saying like try to do something differently. You're not meant to do the traditional go to church type of way. You're not meant to do things that way. You're meant to do things differently. Yeah. You doing something differently is going to expand your mind to a point where you're finally going to see opportunities that you would not have seen if you did things the traditional way. If you continue to do things the traditional way or the same way you've been doing them, 1111, this new start that you want doesn't happen. And they're telling me to pay attention to this. Do you see how it's like this looks, it's glowing. This deer back here is glowing in magic. This looks like it's glowing. This all looks like a magic around here. And it's the Three of Wands, which is about expanding your enterprise. And I love that for you because it's like you're not going to be able to see the magic in this new beginning if you keep doing things in a traditional way. But that's what Source is trying to awaken in you, is like to make you feel the magic. I heard again, to make you feel the magic again. So maybe you've felt that you've tapped into this before. So if you've done it once, you can do it again. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.